Stitchers, it's Becky the Obsessed Stitcher back for an update and a little giveaway. As you know, I'm a thrift store junkie. Not totally obsessed, but I do love it when I find in the thrift store, craft store obviously, but the thrift store, and I really have a hard time leaving anything behind that, you know, is a good buy and catches my eye. I can leave some things behind, but I have a treasure that I really am not interested in. I know a lot of people are into the mirabilias, lavender and lace, but I just, it's not something I can imagine hanging on my wall, so don't want to stitch it. I'm the birds and the flowers and that type of stuff is what I enjoy. Anyway, I'm filming in a new spot. I'm in my loft area instead of my blank white wall behind me in my craft room, which it's such a mess. I can't show you the rest of it. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update on my progress. 2 weeks ago was my focus piece, my Eli project, my grandson Eli in the picture, and I just wanted to show you where I was at now with this. So I'm doing pretty well, getting some progress made. With the tent stitch, it's going pretty quickly, so I hope to get it finished. You know, I'm enjoying the process. But I will be glad to get that time back and do, you know, all the things I want to do in my stash. But anyway, so, and actually this coming week is another week on this. So this was from 2 weeks ago. So I will be stitching on that. So last week, I did not really have one thing that I wanted to work on. So I worked on a few different things, which was really enjoyable. And I had shared with you this book that I had gotten at a thrift store, this Merry Christmas ABCs, and I had pointed out this, or shared this picture of these beautiful ornaments done on perforated paper, and so I wanted to try one with those beads that I got, and all beads are not created alike. These are not Mill Hill beads, but, you know, to have this hang on my tree, no one's going to measure the size of the beads to see if they're all consistent, but Mill Hill beads definitely are more consistent in size and would make a better product, but it was fun. I just wanted to try it. So I still have some cutting out to do. That's a little harder than I thought. I would not compare this to what is in the book. I'm just trying to make everything symmetrical. So anyway, so that was fun. So that was one thing I worked on this last week. And then another one was the Heaven and Earth challenge on Facebook on the new Heaven and Earth design. It took me a while to find it. And I will insert a picture of my sunflower bee here. That's a little tip from Diane, the Mon Stitcher, Mon Stitches, to insert a picture. She gave herself a cue, so I'm going to insert it there. I love this pattern. I got it on Facebook one day. They were giving it away. I actually went back to Heaven and Earth and sent them a message and asked if they were giving it away because I didn't want to have gotten it illegally. And Michelle said yes, that she had put it up for free. So anyway, I did the 10 by 10 squares, and I did 10 of them, which I just love. The part that I had done previously was so dark. I mean, you can see stuff going on, but it was so dark. To be able to come over here in the 10 by 10s, to me, was just like a peek into what the rest of my pattern is going to be. So I thought it was really a fun challenge. So I dedicated some time during the week to work on that, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm doing it on 18 count magic guide, and I'm going to link Orietta's video, she talked about Magic Guide. She's used it quite a bit, and it's interesting what she had to say about it. So I'll let you listen to her, but I really like the coverage and like the process of stitching on this. It's so nice to have the lines there defined, but I've heard two people, Orietta is one of them, that said they had to put this in the washing machine to get the red out. So I'm a little concerned about that, but you know, DMC makes it, so I'm going to trust that using DMC floss, you know, making sure my threads are secure, that I will be okay in the end. But anyway, so that was, I totally enjoyed that challenge. And then I also worked on my Gentle Menagerie, which I'll insert a picture here. And it's from a Cross Stitch and Country Crafts 1991 magazine. And I will insert a picture of that here. Where I had left it 20 years ago. I couldn't even tell you when I stopped stitching on it, but I've started on the cow. I've gotten some progress done on her legs, and the back stitching on this piece is just brings out the detail. It is so cute, and even after all these years sitting in storage, I think these guys are just adorable. So it was fun to stitch on 14 count Aida, simple. I really enjoyed it. It was fun to do. I work off digital patterns, and I use Foxit PDF, and I bought another app where I could take a picture of my magazine pattern and it would convert it to a PDF. So I just took a picture of my magazine page and brought it into that program, or that app, the Foxit app, with the other app, making it a PDF, and it worked wonderfully. I was thrilled to, you know, 99 cents, it was well worth the purchase price. So the other thing that I worked on, which I'm so pleased with, is my temperature sampler by Lucas. Oh, now his name's escaping me. I want to say Lucas Johnson. LJ, yeah, that's right. Anyway, I went ahead and got all of my months blocks done, and then the names of the months underneath them. And I found, you know, I went in my stash of treasured books I got at thrift stores and found a font I liked, and so I gridded it out, wrote it out, and each month, and then stitched on it. And then this morning I went ahead and I had completed January already, but I got February done up to yesterday. I don't know if you remember, the green is in the 50s, yellow's in the 60s, and orange is in the 70s. So we've had a couple warm days, so it's kind of fun to go to a different color after all that green, but we're having beautiful weather here in Sonoma County, California. It's probably in the high 60s today. The sun's out. You can be outside and you don't get too hot, and it's just lovely. And I just want to talk about next week. This coming week is an Eli week, so I'll be working on that project all week. And then the week after that, I am finally going to start my Northern Expression Needleworks Esther's Waves. I've got the piece of fabric. I bought a frame for it so that I can roll it up and bead as I go. I really want to do that, so I didn't want to do it in a Q-snap. So that's going to be the next week. And then I also have jumped on the Stitch in Time bandwagon from Heaven and Earth. I bought the Maximum Colors, I think it's called. It's like got over 250 colors. and it's the regular size one, so I think it's 700 and something stitches by 500. So I'm not sure, I would not hang it on my wall. I just think it's so pretty because I like the seasons that it represents, and so it'll be interesting to tackle that. I think I'm going to look at an even weave, a 28 count even weave, maybe to do it on 1/1, but I'll be sharing that with you as I go along. And I joined, there's a Facebook group, a Heaven and Earth Design Facebook group dedicated to that project. So it's really neat to see one project. There are probably others similar Facebook pages, but I have not been a part of one yet. To just look at one project as people stitch it is really neat. So anyway, that's in my future too. A lot of stuff in our futures, right? Lots of stuff to stitch. So I wanted to share a little bit of haul with you. And, you know, I'm very easily enabled. And Cross Stitch Button, I will link her channel below, had got this pattern. And I was enabled to buy it because, you know, it's got the birdies in it. It's so cute. And then check this out, this little, it's called Romeo and Chicks. This little one on the back. Look at how cute that one is. I did not buy that. I have some restraint, but this little birdhouse, this Unity birdhouse, I just thought was, sorry, glare, gorgeous, so cute. Anyway, that is a recent purchase. And then Letitia, the crafty curator, had enabled me to, she didn't enable me to, I was enabled by her to get a couple Paula Vaughn things, and then this one has come in, the Paula Vaughn pillows, or pillows from Paula's Garden, that's what it's called. Anyway, it's got some beautiful flower pillows in it. I won't go through them all, but these zinnias are just gorgeous. Love them. And then I got my Just Cross Stitch magazine this week. My husband brought it to me and I just squealed. I'm so excited. And I started thumbing through it, and you probably, if you have it, you've seen this, but this caught my eye, and my favorite color is green. So this sampler, it's called Birdsong Sampler, and I just love it. I think it is so, so cute. It's got these little, it's got like seabirds there, outlined in backstitch, and then these little quail down here, just so, so cute. So that, you know, another thing in my future. Someday I'll get to it, but it's fun to, it was fun this week to be able to stitch on different things. And so that's, I am looking forward to finishing my Eli project so I can have more of that, because I think after I do finish that, I'm going to make a Stitch in Time by Heaven and Earth Designs, my focus project after that. So now for my giveaway. You will not believe this. I actually have two of these. I'm going to give one away now, and in a later video I'll give the other one away. But this one I found at a craft store. It is unopened, and I got it for $1. And I'm not sure why they weren't priced the same, but the other one I got for 25 cents, and it is another lavender and lace unopened pattern. I don't know if this is how they normally are, where they, it almost looks like it's a hand-drawn chart. I don't know if this is an old version, but you can definitely still get this on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So I don't know what it is, but it is, and of course now I've got to look at the name, Angel of Freedom. So I'm going to give away, I will mail anywhere. So I wanted to, as part of the giveaway, just talk about how being in this community, as I've expressed to you before, I just love it. I love the connection with people who comment and have little conversations. And when I comment on other videos and, you know, chat a little with them, I just love that. And and part of the community is, you know, we've grown. I jumped in to this making YouTube videos at the first of the year. As people have said, a whole bunch of people have. You know, it's always a great time to start something new. So there's a lot of us. So as part of this giveaway, I would like in the comments, I wrote down a couple little what rules, I guess. You have to be 18 or have the permission of your parents, be a subscriber. And then to help me find people that you're enjoying watching, if you could leave the name of another Flosstuber that you enjoy in the comment. And then on Friday, February 26th, I'll leave this open until that time. I'll have all the names written out, and I'll do a random number generator and pick a name and contact that person. On that weekend after, I'll do a quick little video, you know, announcing the winner. But anyway, so $1. I don't find stuff at thrift stores every time I go, but, you know, even though I really would have no interest in stitching this, it is pretty. But if you would like this pattern, please leave a comment and call out another Flosstuber. And I just want to, people are doing this all over, doing kind of shout outs, calling or naming other Flosstubers that they enjoy. And there's 3 that I wanted to mention, and I'll link their channels below. One is Sarah Shears. She's a new cross stitcher and new to Flosstube, and she's just really cute. Jessica Henderson, I just watched her video this morning. I think she just has one. She's also new to cross stitching, and her video is very nice, and her work, both of their works, all of their works are just lovely. It's actually, Jessica kind of had a hiccup. It's cute. She was doubling up her floss when she first started stitching, but she's very lovely. They all 3 are. And the last one was Atomic Stitchers. She's a bright, articulate young lady, and I really enjoyed her videos also. So that's about it for me. I hope you're having a great February. Happy Valentine's Day. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I didn't say today's date. I always forget that. It's Saturday, February 13th. So my giveaway will be open till the 26th, and I'll pick a winner over the weekend. And again, anywhere in the world, it's not going to cost much to mail this anywhere, so I don't mind. So happy stitching. Bye.